Hello, skipper. Hello, navigator. Half a minute to go. Okay.
Oh, yeah. N-word right at the start.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I'm going to cut that. I'm definitely cutting that one. Yeah, for the audience who are wondering why it just abruptly starts the episode with me saying, I'm going to cut that one.
Yeah.
Ed said the N-word.
Yeah, I mean, I quite enjoy saying it quite frugally. Frugally is a good word? No.
Frugally, yeah.
No.
But I hit the record button just in time to
Just
catch
in
Ed's
time.
racism.
Yeah, it will be used against me in the future when I am a big, huge star in Auckland.
Yeah, thank God I don't have that problem. Hey guys, it's Baboon Yodel.
Yeah.
It's your guest host, Angel Danger Jordan.
Yeah, it's our Women's Day special, and we don't have a woman with us.
The International Women's Day special featuring no women.
No women.
There's a tweet I did that I liked and no one else liked. It was like, it's like, have you seen the upgrade button meme?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I put like International Women's Day, March 8th, upgrade button. What is it? National Mario Day,
Yeah.
March 10th.
Well, I guess
I'm not saying women are bad. I'm just saying Mario has done more for society than all women ever.
well, you can make an argument. We can make an argument out of that. But what about the princess? There's a princess in Mario, right?
Yeah, that's the one he saves.
Well,
When was the last time she saved him?
Oh, I think this episode is going to go down in history as one of the best episodes of all time.
Yeah, of course. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be great.
What's been happening? Why isn't Renee doing her co-hosting duties?
So Renee is getting ready to do her show in Wellington. For the
Yeah.
love of God, if you're listening to this,
Yeah.
and nobody downloads the episodes until the weekend,
Yeah.
so no one is going to hear this. But just in case you're one of like the very few people that downloads as soon as the episode drops,
Yeah.
Renee is doing her show Chillmore Girls with Sarah Douglas
Yeah.
in Wellington at the Cavern Club this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 8:30 p.m.
Yes.
Go on the Saturday. They need more tickets on the Saturday.
Yeah, it will be great, and I've heard some of the material that is going in the show. It seems pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah, I quite
that's
enjoyed it.
generous of you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Renee is gonna do your baboon yodel duty, and if you are there, go and watch it.
Yeah, if you've got any friends in Wellington, tell them to go see Chillmore Girls. So yeah, she just needs to come home and just prepare material because we're going to the open mic
Is
tonight.
there like a poster and something?
a poster? Hold on.
I can share it on our social media stuff.
All right, I'll send you the poster.
Yeah,
then.
that would be great.
Yeah, I'm just literally preparing us some flyers today.
Who's flyering? Everybody's here. Are you guys traveling soon?
Yeah, Renee's going to fly her on the day, I believe. She'll probably fly her on the Friday, Saturday, because Thursday's actually sold pretty well, which is a
That's
rarity
pretty cool.
in comedy. But
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking that from next year I'm just gonna do fringe stuff because all the fringe shows I've been to, they've had some good attendance.
yeah, I feel like it's more like family and friends. I feel.
All right,
Yeah.
okay, because I did went to the OK Boomer show. The second day it was pretty filled out show and almost sold out.
At Sweet Shop Brew Kitchen.
Yeah, and it was a nice room, good mic, very small stage area, no stage, but it was good.
I've never been there, even though it's literally across the road from my house.
Yeah, it was a good show. I quite enjoyed it. These guys did well. So yeah, but your boy doesn't sound good coming out of my face. Me, Edamon, will have a show in the Auckland Festival
All right, well,
soon.
let's see if that even happens.
Well, you never know. There's a virus going around, so please get vaccinated. There's no vaccine.
What is it? Coachella's getting delayed.
Delayed.
Doing air quotes, but
Yeah.
with a lineup like that means cancelled.
Yeah, it does seem like that. And
South by Southwest is gone.
yeah, one of my big conferences that were happening at work, they got cancelled as well.
Yep. What is it? I don't really care for the politics talks, but Trump is, in a classic Trumpian move, he's terrified that people in the media are going to try and purposely contract coronavirus and then get him sick with it. So now he's like afraid of letting anyone from the media near him because I think he's going to poison him.
He's just trying to find a reason to not have those press
'cause
briefings.
No, he's a notorious germaphobe.
Is he?
Yeah. So he's terrified of it.
Oh, wow, that's
But also
crazy.
he thinks it's exactly the same as the flu and was very confused as to why they couldn't just use the flu vaccine on it.
There was a video going around about it, so I might see it. I haven't been able to look at it because I'm being consumed by what's happening in New Zealand. We have a few racist shit. A lot of racist shit.
I thought you were going to say rapist shit. And I'm
No.
like, no, we dealt with our rapist.
No, racist.
We put him behind bars for what, like 19 years or something?
19 years, 17 maybe.
Yeah, he's... When you're in a big public case like that,
Yeah.
you don't come out of prison unharmed.
Yeah. Which rapist are we talking about?
The Grace Mullane one.
Oh yeah. He's gonna. I think he's gonna spend all the time there, and things might happen with him. You know, he might make friends, very close friends, and he might get stuff done to his body. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird one. Like, if you do kids, you're getting
Yeah.
badly hurt in prison.
Yeah.
I mean, she was an adult, but still, that was like national attention.
National attention. Everybody in the prison would know what happened.
Yeah.
And most definitely he's going to get... But I can't imagine... Because the prison I know is only from the American series and stuff. I've never seen a New Zealand prison in TV or stuff. There was a show called Wentworth or something. They showed it there. But it doesn't seem like that radical.
I mean, I know a guy
prisons.
who did like a documentary series on New Zealand prisons and stuff, and it's not as bad, but I mean, it's not good.
He's going to get the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah, you can still
Definitely
get like
he's gonna-
beaten up. I don't think...
He's not going to the Mount Eden one though. That has the most violent reputation because they have fights and all that. They've got fight clubs going on in there. But
Gotta
he's-
get your gambling fix somehow.
so yeah, it's
If they're not going to let them have PlayStation and play Street Fighter, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to start their own.
they're gonna start
There's
their
just
own.
these prisoners and there's just like wardens off to the side being like, square, square, triangle, triangle, block, block.
Let's do
No,
it.
I said block.
Let's do it in real time. Yeah, it's crazy. But there was another rapist. Did he get jail? Weinstein? He got jail.
Weinstein got
But
jail.
I think that's gonna go a long way. He's gonna appeal, and it's gonna keep going for a while.
Yeah,
Most
they've
definitely.
got appeals, and also he was very sick, but apparently he magically got a lot better.
Yeah,
So he's going to be really in and out. When he's in, I feel like when he's in court, for some reason, he's very sick and
he's
frail.
very sick and frail. Yeah.
And when he's out of court,
Yeah.
not so much. But apparently his dick barely works anymore.
Well, it's
And everyone got
it's
to see like a drawing of it.
a lot of trauma. Everybody got to see a drawing of his dick.
Yeah, they did like a drawing.
I didn't get into
Yeah, in
much of
the
it.
courtroom, the sketch. They did like a courtroom sketch of his dick and was like, was this the dick?
Oh man, it's good. It's good that he gets jail time and all that. But the thing is that no matter what he tries to do to convince the jury that he's like an innocent guy, take a walker inside. But you can't change his face. His face is just
Drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah, you have to convict that face. It's just, I'm quite racist against that face. That face needs to go to jail.
Who are some other ugly white people? He'd go.
Yeah, one of the other ugly white people. I don't know.
And then afterwards, I'll tell you ugly brown people.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I find Helen Mirren quite ugly.
Yeah,
You know that?
not the biggest fan.
Not the biggest fan.
I mean, I don't really have strong feelings.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan, but I'm not a hater either.
I find Donald Trump. He's quite ugly, and I find.
Can I be honest? I don't think he's that bad looking for a man his age. Like, he's definitely not great looking,
Yeah.
but all things considered, he's not really that bad looking for like a 74-year-old?
Yeah, he's quite up there. But yeah, he doesn't look that bad because he's still got a proper standing posture. A lot of people at that age are kind of scooched over a lot of the times. He's got a good posture going on. I can't seem to. Well, all white people look fantastic. I can't.
I thought you were going to say they all look the same.
No, they all look fantastic. It's just you can't fault white skin, can you? I don't think so. You can't. Who are the ugly brown people?
Well, the best canvas is a white canvas.
Yes.
Oh boy, that was that got racist pretty quickly. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. On a slightly lighter note, I found out. Do you have this thing where if you look at like intense light, you sneeze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens to me all the time.
Yep, it happens to me too. But apparently, it happens to like 30% of people. But like, it's like 90% for white people.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's a genetic thing.
Yeah, it's a genetics thing, but it like is heavily skewed towards Caucasians. So literally, Caucasians are allergic to light.
Oh well, it makes sense.
Is that not just the like most pussy sounding thing in the world?
Oh well, that's hilarious. It's there's a few other genetics things that happen with the white people. They can they are the ones who can digest milk.
Yeah,
and some of the other people also. And because of that, Richard Spencer, the KKK dude.
Yeah,
he's got milk on his Twitter account. A glass of milk, and then these.
Well, he's been banned from Twitter for ages, hasn't he?
Yeah, it must have been an old one. And then he's got not his, but they have these KK people or the white supremacist people. They have videos chugging in milk and dancing around, putting milk on top of it, just to show that they are special because they can digest milk.
Don't they know that milk's really high in calories?
Yeah, but
is it at least like light milk or something?
No, it's proper full milk.
That's not good for you.
They think that it's specially just for the white people, but a lot of Indian people digest milk. There's some places in Africa they digest milk as well. So yeah, they are. Yeah,
Indians are eating Indian food every day. I think their digestive system can handle a bit of milk. Also, that's the only thing they're going to get out of the cows anyway.
Yeah, though, because in India, they're not eating the meat. But in Pakistan, we're killing the cows and eating the milk.
Yeah, but you're not eating the pigs.
No.
Do Indians eat the pigs?
No. No pigs. But I'm eating pigs here. It's pretty tasty.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't like pork, to be honest.
No, I like bacon. I don't like pork.
I
like bacon.
Okay, it's not that I hate bacon. I feel that it doesn't add enough to a dish to be worth the calories. Yeah.
Well, if you make a nice stew, they add a lot to a Belgian beer stew if you make it.
I've been making stew lately.
All right.
I've been making... This is just getting lighter and lighter. We started off being like, so here's the rapists, then here's the racism, then here's some like allergies, and also here's a great recipe that I've been making. Yeah, so I've been making... I saw it on the New World website, and I adjusted it myself. It was like a taco soup recipe, but I've turned it more into like a taco stew. So I just get like a big pan, saute onions and garlic, and some olive oil for 10 minutes, throw in can of kidney beans, can of black beans, can of chili beans.
With the water or without the water?
With the water.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 cans of tomato and chilies, and a liter of vegetable stock.
That's pretty cool.
Then just put it all together, mix it up, have that simmer for, 20 minutes. And then on the side, I cook up like a kg of chicken, some tortilla strips. I fry them so they're nice and hard. And then, just stick it all together. And then the chicken just sort of fills it out. And it's just a really nice sort of chili dish. Spice it to your flavor. Add the tortilla strips, some light sour cream, and a little bit of cheese.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's great. It rules. There you go. There's your recipe.
It's like it takes like 35, half an hour, 45 minutes to get it done. Well, I guess there's preparation times in terms of tortilla chips. And
not that much. Like doing an onion doesn't take that long. The tortilla strips, honestly, I should probably just buy corn chips, then do tortilla strips.
Well, you make it in home, but it doesn't matter. You're using canned stuff anyway. But what's the chicken flavored with?
Chicken. I just season it with salt and pepper.
All right, that's good.
And it's just like little. I buy like the pre-diced chicken.
Yeah.
From Countdown, if you buy like 3 of them, it ends up being much cheaper.
That's good.
And then I'll chop it up into even smaller bits, and it's great. Yeah.
Recipe corner.
Should we go on to what resembles a movie corner, because we haven't seen any of the same. Should we just talk about The Irishman again?
No.
No, let's just talk about The Irishman again.
The Irishman. All right. So
just for the fellas.
You saw a movie that I'm never gonna see. Yep. I might see it, but I saw the ad and I was like, "Fuck, I'm not gonna watch it." But you saw Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I saw Sonic the Hedgehog.
What's your review from the start?
Well, it was a weird one. I saw the Sonic the Hedgehog movie like after I'd gone to pull the plug on my grandma, and they both went pretty fast. That's an awful joke that I've just been doing on stage to the audience being like, what the
fuck is happening here? Well, I think our listeners are
No,
doing
my
the
grandma's
same.
long dead. So I went to see Sonic. Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
It was good?
Yeah,
Is it funny?
it's got some funny bits. Like, it is a kid's movie, so to speak. But, like, there's a couple of jokes. One of them's was when Dr. Robotnik's talking to James Marsden. So this is Jim Carrey talking to James Marsden. And he's like, I'm a genius. I was spitting out formulas. Well, you were spitting out formula. And James Marsden's just like, oh, I was actually breastfed. And Dr. Robotnik just goes, nice. And he goes, well, yeah, why don't you rub that in my orphan face?
Well, that's a pretty good joke. But what was the story? What was the plot?
Oh wait, actually, sorry. I'll go for like one other joke.
Yeah.
At one point, they have to like hide Sonic, so they put Sonic in like a big duffel bag, and he's just talking in the bag, being like, I can't see anything. It's dark in here." And a woman's like, "Is that your child in there?" And he's like, "No, this isn't my child." So
there's some fun stuff in there.
So the plot is Sonic is an alien from another planet.
Okay, but that's not related to the actual game. Is that a storyline to the actual game as well?
Not really.
All right. So in the actual game, it's just this tiny animal that goes around adventures and shit.
Yeah. Well, in the games, at one point he makes out with a princess. The Sonic stories have a lot of dumb stuff in them.
All right.
Too much to go into.
But this one he's coming in as an alien.
And yeah, an alien, so to speak. He's more that he's from like a different planet, and he travels planets by using the rings.
All right.
From the game, so he's the planet he was on because he's a superpowered hedgehog. People were hunting him, so every time someone like discovers him, he uses his rings to go to another planet.
Okay.
So he's just constantly like traveling from planet to planet to stay safe, and then he ends up in the US with James Marsden, and he's spent like years there just watching everyone, but he's not allowed to talk to any of them because he's supposed to be staying hidden and safe. And then he gets depressed, and then he has like he overloads his powers. Then Dr. Robotnik comes and finds him, and James Marsden reluctantly helps take him to, I think it's San Francisco.
Okay.
And you're wondering, why can't Sonic just run to San Francisco?
Yeah,
and
why can't?
Sonic's just like, well, I get lost.
Okay.
So he's like, I'm going to need you to drive me instead.
So do they play that thing in the movie, that argument?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like, he's like, look, I'll go run to San Francisco now. And he just comes back and he's just all wet and covered in fish.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just ended up in the ocean. I don't know where anything is.
All right.
At one point they get into a bar fight at like a cowboy saloon, and Dr. Robotnik's got fun machines. Jim Carrey goes full Jim Carrey.
So it's good. It's not it's not a boring movie.
No, it's like got some decent jokes in there. The CGI is much improved over the original trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not amazing, but I thought it was slightly better than Detective Pikachu.
All right.
Because the human characters are compelling.
All right.
So James Marsden was like a good like straight man lead human to be friends with Sonic.
Well, in Detective Pikachu, there was like a father-son thing going on and all that shit.
Yeah, but the son was boring.
Boring.
And the father was Ryan Reynolds, but in Pikachu's body.
Yeah.
And the villain of the movie was also boring, but in the body of Mewtwo.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
that's true.
there was also that girl who was the sidekick, I think.
I forgot her.
Yeah, exactly. Like, all the humans are boring, whereas in the Sonic movie, the humans are a lot more interesting. Which, even if Pokemon might be a better intellectual property than Sonic, it makes for a better movie to have humans that you actually give a damn about.
That's good. So I might watch it, but I'll wait for it to be available, so then I can watch it.
Yeah. So, yeah, Sonic was good. Maybe the best, like, video game movie I've seen. Not that that's a high bar.
What other is it? There's a Click with Pac-Man.
What?
What was the Pac-Man movie with I forgot his name, who was in Uncut Gems. What's his
Adam
name?
Sandler?
Adam Sandler. Was a Pac-Man movie.
Was Click a Pac-Man movie?
No, Click was separate. It was just my brain working crazy.
That movie wasn't based on a specific video game, and apparently it was atrocious.
It was called Pixels. Yeah.
Apparently that's awful.
Yeah.
and just not based on any kind of actual game.
I enjoyed it because I enjoy Adam Sandler stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, it's quite funny. Even though whenever he's not funny, he's just quite likable.
What have you seen?
Well, I've been watching a lot of Netflix recently. So I watched 5 seasons, but 2 separate seasons. So 3 seasons of Narcos Colombia. And one... and
Is that where you're from?
And yeah, Colombia. And 2 seasons of Narcos Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if everybody has seen it because Narcos got famous like 3 years ago. But still, we'll talk about it. It's the 3 seasons of Narcos Colombia. They are based, obviously, in the Colombian cartels. First 2 seasons are based on Pablo Escobar, and who was Medellin cartel leader. And the 3rd season is based on the Cali cartel, which is from Cali area, which is the
fans of iCarly.
No. That's hilarious. I wonder if people.
I've never seen any of these shows.
No, you haven't.
No.
How do you know about iCarly?
Well, I've heard the name before.
Oh, okay. I've seen an episode of it, and I just masturbated and turned off the channel.
Nice.
And then it was fun. So
kids, stay in prison.
It was so good. The Narcos, you gotta watch it if you get access to it somehow, but it's mostly in Spanish with subtitles.
Yeah, my
But
ethnicity. I can speak Spanish.
All right, I didn't know that. I thought you were Ethiopian. I didn't know. Well, there you go.
Bit of both.
So it's but
Should I do African guy speaking Mexican voice?
no, don't do that. No, you'd have to cut it out.
I wouldn't cut out that level of quality comedy.
African guy doing Mexican voice.
I'll
Just
try to do it after the podcast.
No, do it. Let's have a little bit of it.
Wait, first I'll try and do African guy, and then I'll switch it into Mexican.
Just to remind everyone, he has some black in him. So there you go.
Wakanda forever. There we go. I am here doing the podcast with Edamon. Gracias, por favor. Thank you for doing
Holy shit.
Los podcasts with me today.
Oh, this is a good admixture.
Your movie takes a El Fuego.
El Fuego.
Wait, is that? Yeah, I don't know.
It's good. It's pretty good. I think that can stay. I think we can have some episodes like that before,
The racist.
Renee comes back. Anyway, it wasn't racist anyway. You're just doing you're black anyway. And a little Spanish.
Yo, chico, I'm a roll a turkey tonight. Oh, you know Narcos? That man's my cousin, man.
That's how
I related to him, man. He's wild. I seen him on a big screen. You know, a 21-inch television. That's huge, man. He paid for it with his drug money.
That's the LA accent.
Yeah,
Actual Spanish people don't have that accent.
That's like the Cholo accent, which is why if I do that accent on stage, and I've done it to like actual Mexicans, like they just laugh. They don't think it's racist because they know I'm making fun of
the Cholo accent.
Like a specific type of douchebag, not like me just doing a Mexican accent.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes white people don't know that as much. In New
They
Zealand.
have no idea because in Narcos as well, there were actual Colombians who were speaking Spanish, and then they were speaking English as well. Completely different accent. And I've known some people from Spain as well. Completely different accent. They don't speak like that. So, but it was horrendous because I know some stories of Pablo Escobar and what he did. But the fucking guy was insane. He declared war on the state. And then made a deal with the state to get captured on some charge because the state was trying to capture him. But he made a deal with them that he would build his own prison and he would live in, serve his time in that prison. So he built his own prison and stayed there. And that prison was like a 5-star hotel inside. It had disco bars and roulette wheels, and it's got prostitutes coming in all the time. Just because he just said he went to war with the state, and everybody fucking caved. But then in the end, he was not.
He
really
got.
Really, yeah. He wasn't really satisfied in there, so he killed a couple of his partners in there. That wasn't accepted by the government. Then he went on the run, and then in the end he got caught. But it's an exhilarating series, pretty good. I quite enjoyed it. And then in the third season they move on to the Cali cartel, which kind of took over right after Escobar died, and they show their downfall in one season as well, which was good, okay, but it was not as good as that. And then the Mexican one, it's going on. The stakes are getting higher and higher. It's getting better and better, but it's not as good as the Colombian one. Because they kind of joined them in. So in the Mexican one, they show right from the start the Mexican guy, Miguel Angel Felix. Yeah. So his rise from marijuana to coke trafficker, and in that they show him having a meeting with Pablo Escobar. So you kind of go like, oh my god, I saw him, and they use the same actors as the other season.
Oh,
yeah. So you callbacks. Yeah. So you get excited with the callbacks. So yeah, it's a fun series. Everybody should watch it. There's a lot of violence in there, but who doesn't like who doesn't like violence? Everybody loves violence.
I'm just trying to. Sorry, I've been making eye contact with you. I was looking at. Have you seen the Tom Cruise movie American Made?
Yeah.
That's what this is making me think of when he was like being a drug smuggler for the Medellin cartel.
Yeah, Medellin. Medellin cartel.
Know that.
Yeah,
I'm mix of Spanish.
Yeah.
I
might watch that movie again
with the context of Narcos in your mind.
Yeah, that will be fun to watch, and then I can complain about Tom Cruise. He's pretty handsome though.
He gets killed.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Well, it's pretty obvious it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not like
It's not crazy. But they were making like billions of dollars a day. And they didn't have... Pablo Escobar didn't have space to put the money. So he was hiding it in the ground everywhere, just burying the money everywhere. Fucking so much money. God damn it.
I could spend it.
Yeah, well, you can spend it. Yeah, so yeah, that I've been spending my time doing that. I watched The Outsider, some of it, the HBO show with Jason Bateman. Have you seen that one?
No.
It's based on Stephen King's novel. That's pretty good as well, but it kind of gets out of hand in the later episodes because it gets all supernatural later. So I kind of hate it.
Yeah, I don't really. I feel like you have to kind of be supernatural from the jump.
Yeah, because then...
And go like kind of hard into it.
Yeah, because the main premise is that there's somebody gets killed, a kid gets killed, and...
So it's a comedy.
Yeah, it's a comedy. It's a very, very slapstick. So the...
Whoops, he slipped on a banana.
So the kid gets killed, he gets eaten away, right? And then...
Eaten away?
Yeah, he's got bite marks everywhere. So the person who kills him. And then they blame one person, Jason Bateman, right? But then at the same time, Jason Bateman is at another place as well, attending a conference. And he's found at both places, right? So it's quite intriguing. How did that happen when he's found at both places? And then the story goes forward, and you think that they might weave the supernatural in and keep it covert, but then it becomes quite overt with the some dude pops in and he's just kind of monster kind of guy, and they're like, oh shit, gets boring then later. But I'm gonna have to finish the series. I'm gonna into it now.
All right.
So yeah, Boys. Have you seen The Boys?
No, I haven't seen The Boys.
Boys is good.
That one I might actually watch.
Yeah, Boys is good. You might like it.
New Zealand main villain.
Yeah, and it's a very nice story, and it's very different.
I like it because it's to do with boys.
It's called The Boys.
I'm a big fan of me and my boys. My boys and I. Sorry.
My Boys and I. Is that a thing?
Well, I was just doing proper grammar.
Oh, okay. Boys and me. Boys and I.
I finished watching Black Sails recently.
What's Black Sails? I don't know.
Pirate show. Literally everything in my life has just been pirate related lately.
Pirate show.
Yeah. It's a prequel to Treasure Island, which I then went and read Treasure Island afterward.
And you read a book?
Yeah, I read a book.
All right.
Treasure Island.
Oh, that's fun. Is it like a HBO or what?
It was on Stars, so Is
it high quality?
It's pretty high production values.
Alright, that's good.
Like they have full on sea battles, and like a lot of the show takes place on land, but it's a really well constructed set of Nassau. So the islands look pretty good, but they have like proper ship battles, things like that. And yeah, the CGI of making it look like they're on the ocean is really good.
I might check it out.
Yeah, it's really high quality production values. The music's great. And then because it's on Stars, which is like we've got like sex and nudity, they like lean into it for like the first like 2 episodes where they like have to show all these naked women, and then like from the second season onwards they're like, yeah, we're just gonna be gay as hell instead. And then it's like pretty much just like shirtless men, and all the women are like in relationships with each other and not the men.
Oh wow.
The men are too busy being sailors.
Oh, that's crazy. Might be good. The storyline's good.
Yeah, it's good. I guess maybe the problem with it is it's just like the first season is 8 episodes and the other 3 seasons are 10 episodes.
All right.
So there's no like breathing episodes.
Yeah. It's
always just pretty much high end. While the first season it has a bit of like more chill episodes, but from season 2 onwards it is always high stakes, full paced. Everyone's worried about dying and so on. Yeah.
That's good.
People drop like flies in it, and it sets up Treasure Island pretty nicely.
Oh, I might check it out. It sounds nice. It's crazy because there's so many shows happening. Everybody keeps recommending stuff. I watch Rami as well. Have you seen Rami?
No, I've been recommended that one.
It's pretty good. It's a good show. I quite enjoyed it. It's 10 episodes. I think the second season is coming soon. So that's enjoyable. And it's got the best group of people in it. The Muslims. For you. You love them, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying not to be racist here. Trying real hard.
Can you do a Muslim accent? I'm a Muslim, but you can. You can. I don't have. I'm speaking in that accent. What about you? Jesus Christ. There you go. Yeah, that's my mother. So, just had a drink.
Oh.
All right. Great.
Sexual.
Yeah.
What else? I think the only other thing I've seen lately is I saw Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
Oh my God.
Which the movie
How
is
was
just
that?
Harley Quinn.
Is it good?
It was decent.
All right.
It was fine. It's maybe on like par with Sonic. It was
on par with Sonic.
It was like the closest I've played to it. Like it was the closest I've seen to like a movie that's like the Arkham video games.
Okay.
But yeah, it's Ewan McGregor plays a good villain, but he's like abusing women, but also they're too scared of saying too much about him, like showing too much of abusing women. At one point, he's just like, get naked in front of me, and then he just does nothing else. And it's like, oh, is this? I guess this is like a like was an R16 movie as well.
Yeah.
But I guess they're like, I guess we don't want to show him being a rapist. But then also he's in a weird gay relationship with his henchman as well.
All right.
So there's some interesting dynamics there, but it's just Ewan McGregor chewing the scenery.
He's complicated.
Yeah, Margot Robbie's a good Harley Quinn.
She's a good actress, yeah.
Yeah, and then they've got like they've got like a team as well.
Is that? No. Okay.
No, that's
Go.
Supergirl. That's a Supergirl poster. And I have an Arrow poster and a Flash poster and a Dragon Ball Super poster.
Yeah.
Because I fuck a lot. Yeah, you want to get piped down in a room full of superhero memorabilia.
Yeah.
Don't hit me up. I have a girlfriend.
And also a very specific one because they are all related.
Yeah.
Isn't it? They're all related to the series.
Yeah, they're all in the Arrowverse.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I just got like a couple and I thought they matched. And then I had to get Supergirl because I don't want to be
always
sexist.
Felt why... Yeah, why Supergirl has to... I never understood the Supergirl backstory.
Supergirl's backstory is She was so Superman was sent as a baby on a pod to come to Earth.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. He might have been frozen in the pod. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But Supergirl was 16, and she was sent frozen in the pod. But her pod got knocked off course, so it took her like 30 years to get to Earth.
Okay.
So when she got to Earth, Clark was already an adult and had become Superman.
All right.
And she was still like
16.
a teenager.
All right. They worked in time extension.
Yeah, so her character ends up being, well, she can remember Krypton.
Okay.
Superman can't, obviously.
That's quite young.
And she's kind of less, not that she's bad or anything, but she's like more angry, prone to like
So is that a comic
emotion.
book?
Like, yeah, that's a comic book and in the show. In the show, she's pretty like pure and chaste. Oh, there we go. I can feel my voice dying on me, as I mentioned happens to me now.
Pure and chaste. All right.
So, yeah, Harley Quinn's decent.
That's good.
I don't really have that much to add there. There's some really good fight scenes in there.
Uh-huh.
It also had the problem where one of the characters is like a superpowered superhero,
Yeah.
but they don't mention it,
Yeah.
and they like only very slightly hint at it. So if you've never like read the comics, suddenly like one of them has a superpowered scream at the end of the movie, and it's like, oh, this movie did not need that when no one else in the movie had superpowers. It was certainly a little bit weird.
All right.
But it was a fine action movie. It really should have just been called Harley Quinn. The marketing was stupid.
Yeah.
Because it bombed quite hard.
Yeah, I didn't even know it came out, so no idea.
Yeah, because it was going around being called Birds of Prey.
All right.
A team from the comic books that was not particularly popular and also had Batgirl in it, but Batgirl was not in this movie.
Okay, great. What did you think of the Oscar results of the best movie? We don't have time to talk about all the results, but general
nice.
idea.
It was nice seeing Parasite sweep.
I think I quite enjoyed the Parasite because there were some people who were. I like Joker as well, and there was a huge swell of people who were like, "Oh, the Joker got robbed," but he got Best Actor, so that's fine.
Oh yeah, he should not have got Best Movie. It was not a Best Movie.
Yeah, Parasite.
Best Actor, sure, but he was a much better actor than the movie was good.
Yeah.
No, it was good to see Parasite get the win.
Yeah. Who got the Best Director? Parasite.
Bond.
Parasite. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Which was what Josiah Day said about me at Rose Battle. He's like, it's good to see Andrew Jordan here right after his win at the Academy Awards. Which I think people thought he was referring to Taika, but he was referring to Bong Joon-hee, I think it is.
Taika won Best Screenplay.
Ugh, he's a douche.
No, it was a good movie. Have you seen Jojo Rabbit?
No. I'm never going to watch anything from Taika. He's a cunt. I've met him in real life. He's a dickhead.
Well, the movie...
And that's coming from me. Like, literally me, an asshole who went into film, and then I met Taika, who was an even bigger asshole who treated people like shit. And I'm just like...
Did he treat people like shit?
Yeah, I met him at the Classic in like 2011.
All right.
And he was just going around being the most arrogant asshole.
Really?
Yeah, he was a real douche. He was just treating people like garbage. He was going around doing like a bro accent, wearing like a backwards cap at a reasonably like formal event.
Was he doing like a character or something?
I guess he was doing a character.
Yeah,
it was mostly just him being rude, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, that's my one encounter with him, and he was a real douche.
Oh.
And then everyone else like talks him up, and I was at an ad agency for a while.
Yeah.
And they apparently brought Taika in to like direct a commercial for them, and he was like just as big of an asshole.
Really?
Well. Yeah.
Well, it's his actual persona generally in the media is not that. He seems pretty nice.
I mean, he definitely plays up being cocky in the media.
Yeah.
But I think it's not playing it up. He really is just that kind of arrogant and douchey.
Oh, okay.
And
the movies are nice though.
Oh, well, I'm not going to watch them. I saw Boy and I didn't particularly like it.
Oh, you didn't like Boy?
I thought Boy was just him just kind of doing like a racial stereotype character.
I guess so.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. He likes doing that character.
Yeah.
Or maybe he does. I don't know if it's
he
real
does
for him,
the same kind of thing in Thor as well.
Yeah.
When he did that character.
Yeah.
Have you seen Thor? Ragnarok
I
that he
not,
did?
No, I don't watch films from time. I literally really don't like the guy. Again, this is coming from me who literally like had problems on film sets for being too much of an asshole.
Yeah.
And then this guy was way worse than me.
All right.
And it's like, I wish I was that talented to get away with being that big of a douche to people. That would be incredible. Because I already get away with being a pretty big douche, but I'm not talented enough to get away with being like just treating people like absolute garbage as much as I want.
Well, with our thousands of downloads that we get,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people listen to our show. This thing might become big news. You never know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, for Baboon
I've talked
Yoda.
about it before.
Reported.
People are always just like, oh, but I like his movies.
No, the movies are nice, but you can make nice movies, but and be an asshole as well.
Yeah, I
Like
think,
Orson Welles has had a reputation about being an asshole.
oh yeah, but people like let you away with that. Keep in mind, this is the same industry which let like Roman Polanski away with raping an underage girl.
Yeah.
Like, I don't personally
Well-
like Taika. Yeah, well, we can talk about that. But it's like, I don't personally like him, but he's done nothing worth cancelling him over other than just being an asshole. Like,
Yeah.
he's not, as far as I know, I don't know anything bad that he's done to women. I don't know any like physical abuse he's done to people. He's just a dick.
Just a cocky guy.
Yeah.
Right,
But
cool.
yeah, Roman Polanski, he won Best Director
Yes,
at the
Sophie's
some
Choice or
French
something.
Film Awards or something.
Yeah.
And then an actress walked out after he won, and then a casting director was like, literally just posted on Facebook, well, she's blacklisted now.
Oh.
Well, he said he didn't say that exactly. He said as in many words. He was basically like, yeah, I've talked to a lot of casting director friends of mine, and she's in for a nice surprise.
Okay.
So yeah, basically just saying she got blacklisted over
Fucking hell. How long ago was that?
a couple days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy. I mean, he's just walking around.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, plenty of messed up stuff from film directors. I saw an interview with Brandon Routh, who is in the
that?
Arrowverse as well. He played
Okay.
Superman Returns,
Mhm.
Superman and Superman Returns, which was directed by Bryan Singer.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, so what's it like working with Bryan Singer, the notorious, like, pedophile?
Yeah.
And he was just like, Brian has like a lot of personal problems that he took out on other people, but he never took them out on me. So, and then the guy was like, so Kevin Spacey was also in that movie. What was it like working with Kevin Spacey? So, yeah, my point is there's a lot of awful people in
In the industry.
film, which is why you should watch TV instead.
Yeah,
Because
TV's good.
there's no one bad in television.
Well, I've heard Francis Ford Coppola is a nice guy. But that also from industry people, so I have no idea.
Yeah, and his daughter's a much better director than she is an actor.
Yeah. She was I think she was put in the movie as an emergency in Godfather 3. She wasn't supposed to act in there, but there was some problems happened, and then they had to put her
that
in.
happens. That's
That
not
happens.
a surprising one.
And then has she acted in something else? She directed the Japan movie. What was this called? I forgot. With Bill Murray. and
Lost in Translation.
Lost in Translation. That was a good movie. She's a good actress.
Here we go. Sofia Coppola, former actress. Yeah, she's retired.
Former actress.
Yeah, she did not many. Yeah, she did not do a lot of movies, and then she just went into filmmaking where, yeah, Marie Antoinette, The Bling Ring, the big guy. Yeah, she's a much better director than an actor, and that's good. Knowing what your strengths are, like mine is being racist.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And as soon as I can find a way to monetize that, especially in this climate,
well,
I'm
can.
sorted.
You can start a YouTube channel, and then that's fine.
I do have a YouTube channel where I upload like a video every night, and they're all on 0 views.
You upload a video every night?
It's like gaming stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, if you like gaming, follow me on twitch.tv/Jordice. Or follow me on Twitter, Jordice. Yeah.
That's cool. All right.
Yep, that's all from me. So yeah, go and watch Chilmore Girls at Wellington Fringe.
Yeah, support Renee, babies.
Yep. Oh, and I'm down in Dunedin. If you're down in Dunedin, come on the 20th and 21st. Tell your friends. Roast Battle at Dunedin Fringe. It's 10:30. It's a donation show.
Yeah.
So you can just reserve a seat for $3 online, but it's
Dunedin.
It's a free show. Just bring some cash and I'll
Roast
throw it
Battle.
to the X. Yeah, and also I'm opening for Jack Ansett in Queenstown on the 18th of March, then on the 19th and 20th in Dunedin. Yeah.
That's cool. That's
There
great.
you go. You, any gigs coming up other than Comedy Festival? We have plenty of time to plug that one.
Well, I've got a couple of shows next week. I'm doing an open mic at Wapiti Coast or something. I don't know, Wapiti Bar. You don't have to come there. It's fine. Then I'm doing Zach Bar on Saturday. There's a competition show.
I'll
I
be
think
there.
you're part of that.
Yep.
Come to that. Parnell, 8 o'clock, open mic. It's going to be fun. And that's it. Then I just have I have a My Country show with my boys Heta and Corin on the 31st of March at Zach Bar. It's a fundraiser for heart defibrillators. How do you say it?
Defibrillator.
Yeah, for that. It's a Parnell Rotary Club thing. They are fundraising for that. Come to that. Spend some money. Good hour of comedy. That will be fantastic. Yeah, 8 o'clock.
Cool.
That as
Man,
well.
Plugs are boring.
Plugs are boring. I don't know how people do plugs, but come to the shows. You know, it's fine.
Yep, just come to Roast Battle in Dunedin in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right.
That's everything from us today.
Yeah, babies. Follow us on everything, whatever it is.
Baboon Yodel.
See you next time, bitches.